Hello besties, welcome to my channel. On this video, I'll be teaching you how to cut a conflay skirt, also known as panel skirt, okay? I have my fabric with me here, my lining, my interface. I bought the hard one, bought the hard interface, okay? Then my ruler, my chalk, my scissors, and of course my tape. So with that being said, let's get started. So I'm going to start with the lining first. Okay, I will start with the lining. I'm actually making mine as dress, but this tutorial is mainly on the skirt part, okay? It's mainly on the skirt part. So ideally, the panel skirt is supposed to be cut in bias form, okay? Ideally, it's supposed to be cut in bias form. But with this cutting I'm about to show you now, you can get exactly what you want. But if you have enough fabric, you can cut it in bias form, okay? Have enough fabric, cut it in bias form. So I'm folding the lining now into four. I fold into two, then into four. The length of the skirt is 28. Okay, it's 28. Then I'll add 1 inch sewing allowance, making 29. I'm so sorry you're not seeing the full length from the camera. Okay, but the length is 29 plus the sewing allowance. Okay, that is the length. And the down part plus the sewing allowance is 22. I'm cutting 22 as it down. Let me adjust the line so you could see the length of here. You can see 22. Okay, so I want to cut as the down part. So I'm cutting 22 as the down part, 29 as the full length of the skirt plus the sewing allowance. So let me cut out the excess now. Cut out the excess. Okay, I've cut it out now. So the next thing now is to fold again. I'll fold it again this way. So after cutting this one, I will have 4 panels. Okay, I'm going to have 4 panels from this folding. So why cutting? You have to calculate your total waist by the numbers of panel you want. Mine is 12 panel and her round waist is 36. So I will divide 36 by 12. That will give me 3 inch. Okay, that will give me 36 divided by 12 will give me 3 inch. Then I will add 1 inch sewing allowance. Okay, so from the waist part now, I will have to mark, it's already on fold, so I will mark 1.5, right? I'll mark 1.5 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. Okay, plus 1 inch sewing allowance. 1.5. If yours is 4, you mark 2. If it's on fold, you mark 2, then add your sewing allowance to it. Mine is 1.5 plus 1 in sewing allowance. In total is 2.5. Okay. Then the down part, I already have the length. I don't need to cut out any excess from. Sorry, I don't need to cut out or mark out any excess. Okay, it's 22. While on fold is 11. So it's for me to, from that waist part now, mark it straight to the full length of the skirt. Okay. So I've marked it. Now from the length, now that is the full length, you mark it upward. You mark 4 inch upward. Okay, you mark 4 inch. Mark 4 inch. Then you use your curve ruler. If you don't have curve ruler, you can use freehand. Use your curve ruler now. I'm using my curve ruler to curve it towards the side of the other of the full length. Then you curve it. Okay. So it's as simple as this. So just trim out the excess. Trim it out. So I'm just taking my time to cut it. So trim the excess out. Yeah, like I said earlier, if you have enough fabric, you can decide to cut it in bias form. But if you decide to cut it this way, you can still get exactly what you want, okay? So let me cut out the upper part now. So it's unclosed before. So with this now, I'll just pick one. This is the panels. I have 4 already. I have 4 panels already, okay? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pick one now. I use to cut out the rest of camera. I'll get back to you. Okay. So this is it. I've cut out the lining, 12 panels, the interface, and the May fabric. Okay, I've already ironed the interface on the May fabric, right? I've ironed the interface on the May fabric. I didn't add to the line because it's a hard interface, okay? So the next thing to do is to pick one lining and pick one interface, okay? Then sew it round from the down part, right? Sew it out with 1/2 inch round. I will also do this off camera, then get back to you. Remember, you sew with 1/2 inch. It's based on the length the allowance you left, okay? This is it. I've sewed the lining together with the fabric. It's already coming out so nice. And secondly, I've ironed it. Okay. I've ironed the the fabric together with the lining. Okay. So the next thing for us to do now is to sew all the panels together. Remember, we are using 1/2 inch as well because we use I added only 1 inch sewing allowance, right? So you pick two front facing front, okay? Then use half inch to sew it down, right? When you're done sewing that side, you open it up again. Use 1/2 inch again to sew the other side. 1/2 inch, remember. So I will do this off camera as well. Then I'll come and show you the final look of the skirt. This is the skirt, guys. This is the panel skirt or conflict skirt. So I told you I'm making mine as dress, right? So it's for me to just attach the half length to the waist, right? So if you're making yours as skirt, if you are using 2 inch as belt, of the skirt, remember to deduct it while cutting the full length of the skirt, right? So it won't be too long when you add that 2 inch or 3 inch, depends on the belt you want to put. So guys, please, if you found this video interesting, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, okay? So you get to see anytime I upload new videos. This is it, guys. So beautiful. This is it. Thanks so much for watching. Okay? Don't forget to like as well. Thank you.